The police stopped me. When the people make mistake on the spot, he stopped them. But maybe if I go, maybe for the seconds for just to change the line, sir.
More likely than not that the truck at some point was in the left-hand lane where it's not allowed to be.
Contesting a traffic ticket is your right, and in some cases it makes perfect sense to do it. Today in Thurston County District Court in Washington, Judge Jacob Stilwell is hearing from a man named Heer, who drove all the way from Surrey to fight a $150 ticket for driving his truck in the left lane where it was not permitted. The interesting part is not that he challenged the ticket. The interesting part is what he said once the court finally gave him the chance to explain himself.
Urdu. Do you need, would you like an interpreter for one of those languages?
No, it's fine. I can speak in English, sir.
Well, and that's fine. If you feel more comfortable having an interpreter, though, we can do that too. So you're not having to force yourself to.
Fine, if you can available, it's fine, sir.
Okay. And which language would that be?
My language is Punjabi, sir.
Punjabi? Okay. All right. Attorney Myers.
I can defer.
All right. Come on up, sir. And good morning, Mr. Interpreter, Mr. Kang.
Good morning,
it sounds
Your
like Mr. Heer is requesting Punjabi as an interpreted language this morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, I'm Rick Kang, court credential Punjabi interpreter, permanently sworn. My oath is on file with the AOC.
Thank you, sir. All right. So, Mr. Heer, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And would you like real-time interpretation, or would you like the interpreter to be present on standby in case you?
Okay, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦੀ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਪਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਹੀ ਬੋਲਾਂ, ਉਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਜਦੋਂ ਲੋੜ ਪਵੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਹੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ।
Yeah, whenever I need, I'll tell you. Stand by.
All right, so Mr. Kang, yeah, appreciate you standing by, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Heer, looks like we're here on a contested hearing. The first thing I would like to do is confirm that's how you'd like to proceed today. So when there's a traffic infraction, there's generally two ways to proceed. One is contested and one is mitigation.
Yes.
At a contested hearing, the only question before the court is whether or not it's more likely than not that the infraction was committed. And if so, I find it committed, and the amount of the infraction here, $150, is imposed. If instead, what you're arguing is that the infraction may have occurred, but there was a reason why that you would like the court to consider in reducing the fine or fee, then that's a mitigation hearing, and they're separate. And I want to make sure you understand the difference, and that you in fact do want to move forward with the contested hearing versus a mitigation hearing. I do that with all folks because I know sometimes it can be a little confusing with the different types of hearings. So with that said, sir, would you like to proceed with the the contested hearing?
Can I have the translator?
Yes. Okay, I didn't make a mistake. I even told them, but they insisted that I did make the mistake.
And so you're saying you did not make the mistake and that you would like a contested hearing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, then the process for that is I put you under oath. I read the police report, and then I'll have you testify. All right, and tell me your side of things. Okay. So the first thing, though, I'm going to do before I put you under oath is read the police report just to make sure it has everything that is required by the statute, and then I'll put you under oath if testimony is necessary.
I need translator, please.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Will it be done today?
It does not have to be done today if you'd like more time.
Because I have driven from Surrey.
We can proceed today too if you'd like.
Yes, sir.
So give me a moment while I review the police report.
Sure, sir. Can I have the police report?
Yes, we'll print you out a copy for you to review, and then we can have you sit back there on the benches and recall your case
Sure, sir.
once you're ready.
Sure, sir.
Here, are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Kang, sounds like we're ready for you to continue to be on standby for Mr. Heer. And so, Mr. Heer, you've had a chance to review the police report now.
Yes, sir. I just saw the report.
And is it your intention to continue with the contested hearing?
Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to ask that when he gave me the ticket, the police.
Before we start, Before you start talking about the case, I'll need to swear you in if you would like to continue with the contested hearing, because when you talk about the case, it's testimony provided under penalty of perjury. So I'll need to swear you in before you start talking about the case. Do you have any questions, or would you like the translator to?
Yeah, sure.
And so I was saying that before I hear from Mr. Heer about his case, I'll have to swear him in. So Mr. Heer, if you could please raise your right hand.
ਸੱਜਾ ਹੱਥ ਖੜਾ ਕਰੋ.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth and the whole truth?
Sure, sir.
Thank you. You may proceed.
Yeah. On that day, I was driving, and the police stopped me. Actually, and he told me that he was following me from long time. So he said that you drive in the left lane, but I was asking him that when I drove there in the left lane, sir. He said long time back, and he was following me from long time. So this is a confusion because I told him I didn't drive, sir, because I didn't remember also, like because he said from long time he was following me up now. So, but usually when the police officer give the ticket to anyone, when the people make mistake on the spot, he stop them. So I was not aware, sir. I didn't, but I remember I didn't go to the left lane. But maybe if I go, maybe for the seconds for just to change the line, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the statute that you are alleged to have violated, I'll simply read it out to you. It's RCW 46.61.100, subsection 3. And it says that no vehicle towing a trailer or no vehicle or combination over 10,000 pounds may be driven in the left-hand lane of a limited access roadway having 3 or more lanes for traffic moving in one direction, except, and there's some exceptions, preparing for a left turn at an intersection, an exit, or into a private road or driveway when a left turn is legally permitted. Subsection also does not apply to a vehicle using high occupancy vehicle, the HOV lane. From your testimony, which sounds like it's consistent with the officer narrative here, which you've had a chance to read, which is that the officer observed that you did go into the far left lane in an area where that wasn't allowed. He does indicate that you stated, as you stated here, it may have been brief, but he was able to observe that the truck being in the left-hand lane. As the statute indicates, in areas where that is prohibited, it's the amount of time a truck is in that left-hand lane. That's irrelevant. It's whether or not the truck does go into the lane, the far left lane where prohibited. That's my only analysis, is whether or not there's evidence, more likely than not, that the truck at some point was in the left-hand lane where it's not allowed to be. Again, the amount of time is irrelevant. It's whether or not it occurs. And so I do find that the traffic infraction is committed, and we'll enter that order. Do you have any questions, sir, about that? Or would you like the interpreter to?
Yes, sir,
interpret?
please, yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. You may go to the counter over on the right outside the courtroom for paying.
Sir, is there any discount or nothing there?
No, not after after a contested hearing. Again, the question is just whether it occurred or not the amount.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Interpreter, Ms. Chang. Free to go, sir.
Some people contest a ticket because they truly believe they did nothing wrong. Then there are people like Heer, who drove more than 150 miles from Surrey to Olympia, and by that point was clearly not about to leave empty-handed. Judge Stilwell gave him the chance to explain himself, and Heer managed to talk his way straight into paying the fine anyway. By the end of it, he had likely spent more on gas than the ticket itself, and still went home with the citation. And if you enjoyed watching this one, subscribe and leave a like.